Hi, my name is Maria, and today I'm here with my friend
Antonella, hi, nice to meet you.
Today we're going to watch the video from my previous trip to Daegu, and we're going to talk with Anto about some of the things I saw there.
Let's watch.
Hi guys, so today we're still in Daegu. Today is a new day. It's very warm, still very good weather. Today we're going to visit the Modern Culture Road. The Modern Culture Road is composed of meaningful places of interest. Sites stretch along this route from the Missionary House, the March 1st Independence Movement Road, Kyesan Cathedral, the old houses of poet Yi Sang-ha and patriot So Sang-dong, to the road outside the ancient fortress. This is where you will be able to appreciate the traces of emerging modern culture during the Korea's early stages of westernization in downtown area of Daegu. The devotion of our ancestors to our country and our people has been well cherished and well conveyed through various stories. The atmosphere of the old-time roads has been kept up in this area. Thus, this area is designated as this year's scenic road. So this is called the Modern Street, and while we were walking around, it was very interesting because you could see like the very tall buildings, like very modern, and then you have these traditional houses on the side. So we visited two old houses, the house of Isang-ha and the house of So-sang-do. So the Isang-ha was a nationalist poet that had a lot of activism during the Japanese occupation of Korea, and also So-sang-don was also an activist and an entrepreneur that was engaged in the fight for independence in Korea. So their houses are there that you can visit. It says that we are in this red spot, and we're gonna go all the way there. So now that we visit Isang-ha residence, we're going to visit another special house. Let me tell you a little bit about this. This is the leader of the National Debt Repayment Movement of Korea, Sang-dong-so Old House. The National Debt Repayment Movement began around 1907 under the leadership of Sang-dong-so. The movement originated in Daegu but quickly drew in people from all parts of Korea. It aimed at repaying Korea's national debt to the Japanese government and recovering its national sovereignty from Japan. This house belonged to patriot Sang Dong-so, who led the national debt repayment movement. So this place is full of history and full of meaning. Come with me and let's explore it together. Hey guys, so look what I have here. So in the road we are right now, we have a stamp tour, and if you get all the 7 stamps, you will get a prize. So right now we have visited 2 places. We visited the old house of Yi Sang-ha and the old house of So Sang-do, and right now we're gonna get this stamp, and later we're gonna get for this one because we didn't have it yet, but we're gonna get it. and hopefully we'll get the prizes today because we're visiting all these places. Follow me. If you want to do the stamps, here next to the very big announcement of the house, we have the little house, and inside it you can find the stamp. Look. On the person, hopefully we'll make it right. We actually did it the other way around, but it's there. So we have our first stamp. We're going to visit the residence of Lee Sung-ha, who is a very important national poet. Actually, he's a very important figure in the history of Korean modern poetry. Main content was done during the Japanese occupation, so his poems deliver a lot of feelings of grief, sadness, and loss. The place we're going to visit is where he lived his last years, and where he wrote his very last poem that was titled A Doleful Melody. So let's go visit this place. Looks very awesome. In this part you can see, like, you can also have here the leaflets. Yeah, throughout all this tour, you can have the stamp tour. And when you finish, I think it was 7 places, you get a prize in the end.
After you do, I mean, depending of the stamp course, you get
Yeah.
a prize, or you do all the courses.
Depending on the stamp course.
Okay.
We only did one because Daegu has so many places that you can visit that they have like 3 or 4 courses that you can go to.
True.
But this one was only in this area, and you can get the stamps and get the prize. Very cool. I am actually going to take a picture with my phone. So we are on our way to the cathedral, but I wanted to show you guys that on the floor you can find little bits of the poems. It's while we walk. So here is, it looks upside down, but this is the one that we were reading before. So keep walking, and there's more of it. Look. This is a cathedral, like Quezon Catholic Church is a cathedral. I actually hadn't been in a church, since I came to Korea, so maybe like 2 years. I did go in, I did pray. To be honest, inside it kind of reminded me of home.
You have never been to the one in Myeongdong?
No, because when I came here it was already COVID, so the churches were closed. Hey guys, we have arrived to Kesan Chugyota Daesongdang. This is a Roman Catholic cathedral church. I think this is really my first time going to a Catholic church here in Korea. I visited a lot of Buddhist temples, but I have not yet been to a church. Walk with me. We have a little bit of history about the church. So it says this is a Romanesque cathedral, led as the third building built with the Gothic style, followed by the construction of Seoul and Pyongyang. It was designed by Father Victor Louis Poisnel, a Frenchman, and completed by the Chinese workers who participated in the construction of Myeongdong Cathedral in 1902 in Seoul. Hey guys, so here is the church, and right in front of it there's a very nice coffee shop, and here is where we find the stamp of the cathedral. So let's get our stamp. The door, there we go. Wait. There we go. The cathedral. Let's hope it doesn't come upside down like last time. Yay! Got our third one. Have 4 more to go. Let's keep going. Hey guys, so we are now reaching the Independence Road. As you can see there, we have the cathedral, and right in front of it you can cross. Here there's a tourist information center, and then we start a walk here. This is the Independence Movement Road. This is the Independence Road, right? Yeah, this is called the Independence Road, and it's part of the stamp tour. Is the March 1st Independence Movement Road. So it's an independence movement that took place in Daegu, but I guess like Korea. 대한 독립 만세. 만세 운동기. So here we have our stamped paper. Let's open the door. And Independence Movement Road number 2. Yeah, is this one? Yeah, is this one? Yeah. We found the stamp place. We're gonna put ours here. Gonna open the door. Yes, we're almost done. We're only missing these two. we go, is this one, right? Hi guys, so we are in Jongna Onnok and we have a little map. We just came through the stairs and this is where we are right now. We're gonna visit there for a second. Over there we're gonna visit for a second. And then we're gonna keep walking this way. We are in the Independence Movement Road, as I mentioned before, that keeps going all the way up until there. So let's go. Okay guys, do you see that it says since 1899? Apparently the missionaries here started a hospital that was one of the first ones to come here, like a westernized hospital. And this place is so beautiful. Oh, here inside the hospital part we found the stamp. So we're gonna get our next stamp. Gonna open the door and let's find our, there we go, it's this one, right? Yes, we're almost done. We're only missing these two. Hey guys, right now we're visiting the missionary houses. There are 3 different missionary houses around here. This house is the missionary Chamnes house. It says it's a well-preserved house built for American Christian missionaries around 1910. It says that you can still see a lot of the facilities inside because it's a very well-preserved house. So let's go take a look. So we have reached the second house. This is the house of American Christian missionary Blair. This was also built in 1910. And as you can see, it's still very well preserved. So we have reached the last house. That is the house of American Christian missionary Schweitzer. It was also built around 1910. This one is kind of special because the roof tiles, like the ceiling, is all made Korean style. We have a fun fact now. You know how I told you that Daegu is the apple city? Well, the missionary that lived in this house actually brought apple trees from home. So he brought them from the west, and this is one of the few that are left here. So this is his very own apple tree. We have arrived to the Daegu Church, which is part of the stamp tour. Let's read a little bit of history about this one. This was the first Presbyterian church of Daegu. And it begins with William M. Baird, an American missionary dispatched by the Presbyterian Church in the United States of America to Korea. As he stepped into Daegu, Upsongwol town for the first time in 1893, this minister started the Protestant mission for the north region of Gyeongbuk-do province. We just found the stamp place here, right by the church there. So we're gonna get our stamp now. Okay, this one doesn't say up and down, so we'll just have to wing it and hope it's up. And we made it upwards. Okay, made it downwards. Oh, failing. At least the other two are together. We could make this one the other side too, so it matches. Only one to go. We are now walking through Yoksamdero, which is a small street here in Daegu. That's part of the road that you take to go from Busan to Seoul walking, like the old road. Last time we went to Mungyong-seje, remember, in the video? That's part of this road too, so I'm gonna show you in the map. This is Seoul, and we keep going, and this is where we reach Mungyong-seje. And we keep going, and this is where we stand right now in Daegu. And our final destination is Busan. Crazy, right? So if we keep going this way, we'll reach Mungyong-seje someday. In our stamp tour, which is Jingonmok. Let's get our final stamp. Put it upside down so it matches the ones next to it. Here we go. We got our last one. We have them all. We're getting a prize. Woo.
Show me.
아, 외국인이시구나.
예.
네. 이름이시죠? 저희가 얼마 전까지는 선물을 그 스탬프 하고 나면 저걸 드렸습니다. 멀티잭? 멀티잭을 아마 드리고 있네요. 예.
다 이해하세요. 예.
그러세요. 멀티잭을 드렸는데 이번에 선물 좀 바뀌어서 요즘 코로나 시국이라 가지고 마스크하고 요즘 또 손소독도 필요하니까 이렇게 해서 이거를 조금 바뀌었습니다.
투어하시느라고 수고하셨습니다.
네, 감사합니다.
네.
Look guys, we have the gifts because we got all the stamps. So we got 3 masks and it has the Daegu stamp here. We have 3 of them and we have tissue. Important.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Jackie broken.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like you.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, we have like this.
Da-da-da-da,
Yay. Hi guys, the area we're at right now is also very popular for the oriental medicine facilities they have, and right now you can see I'm standing here. We're going to the Yangnyeongsi Oriental Medicine Museum, where we're gonna have some cultural experience. So let's go. Come with me.
Where are you going now?
Right now we're going to the Oriental Medicine Museum. It's the Yangnyeongsi market area that has a lot of Oriental medicine places.
Yeah, she suffers a lot. Every week a new bone or something hurts. So
Yeah.
this was perfect for you, I think.
Yeah, it was magic. I go to Haniwon every week, I think, because everything is always hurting. So I really like acupuncture.
For exams,
When-
my
when-
body too.
Yeah, when I'm stressed, everything cracks. My shoulders most of all. Yeah, it was a very interactive museum. There were a lot of things that you could do.
And it's in English because to the museums I've been in Korea, not many have English. I tried to read the Korean, but it's like, interesting. I don't know what's happening.
It's gonna be low again, I can feel it. Oh, there's also this station where you can take your blood pressure. And
56.
it kept going down. It took a long time. It was very low. It keeps going down.
So low.
I always have low blood pressure. I actually did it 2 or 3 times, expecting it would be low. It would be better the next time, but it just kept getting lower and lower and lower.
But does it tell you, like, if you get this type or this number, it refers to this? Is it good or bad?
Yes. In like a little bit to your left on top, there's a chart where it says which is like the normal range to have the blood pressure.
Good.
Berry and tomato are good for the heart. Let's see. Spinach and broccoli. They are good for the liver. And pumpkin fungi. Oh no, this is pumpkin porridge. And oranges are good for your stomach. And black rice and soybean are good for your intestines, so probably digestion. And we're missing one over there. Let's see. Lotus root and onion, good for your lungs. And your intestines. Look. Cool. Oh, this was super fun because it has, you see it has the buttons there. So you have the organs and you press it and it tells you what kind of food is, like, that food is good for what.
I need everything. My body dying slowly with these exams.
We see those vegetables and it's like non-existent.
My poor liver. After drinking wine.
Midterms got us drinking wine.
Your heart is normal.
That's not what that machine says.
Stomach?
Yeah. feels a little bit, yeah, this better. Hard.
Perfect.
Right now we're gonna find out what is our body type. Let's see. I would say, I don't know. In this part you can discover what is your body type. So you can see what kind of food is better for you. Bitter flavor. No. Then the panda tells you which is your body type.
Salad again.
So young.
That one.
Wow. You should avoid brown rice and beef. Oh, you don't eat taco chicken.
Oh, that's what I should not eat.
Yeah. Harmful.
Yeah, so after we went through the whole museum, we were going to have this experience of the food spa with medicinal
Inside
water.
the museum?
Yeah, inside the museum you can do this experience. So you can do like the food spa for like 20 minutes.
And is it like an extra cost or is included in the museum ticket?
It's an extra cost.
5,000.
Oh, well, it's good.
It's a good price, and actually it gets you really relaxed because we had been walking all day. It was a very nice time to just relax and have your food rest a little. The camera is a little crazy again. Right now we're in the Oriental Medicine Center and we're gonna experience a little bit of a food spa with medical water. So let's try it. So it has Oriental Medicine, the water, and we're gonna put our feet in. This feels very relaxing and we're gonna be here for a while, so I'll see you in a bit to continue our tour.
Food spa. So the food is in the water. You put your feet there
Yeah.
to absorb the nutrients.
Yes. And the bottom part has like a small dots, so it kind of massages your feet. as you do it.
Like the.
It doesn't move, but it's like when we were walking in Mungyeonseje, like
Less painful though.
yes.
Relax.
Very. Very nice to your feet. We've been walking a lot, so it's very good rest. And in the outside part, it has an explanation in English of what it does. Okay, we just finished our food spa. It promotes blood circulation, it eliminates body waste, it relieves muscular pain and neuralgia, lessens swelling of feet and legs, and recover from cold and fatigue. It relieves headache, insomnia, and neurasthenia. Hey guys, so for our dinner right now we're gonna have a galbi tim. This tim galbi. I think what it said it's special because the meat is made in this aluminum bowl, the pot, aluminum pot, and it's marinated in a way that's different from other kind of galbi. And it is seasoned with pepper and garlic instead of just soy sauce like they do in some other places. So it has a very unique flavor that we are going to try right now. Looks very yummy, as you can see. I think also you can ask for it not to be that spicy. If you're not very good with spiciness, you can also ask for it. But we will try this one. Let's go. So I just get one small one. This one.
Maybe this one without one.
No, that was too big. This one's okay.
Maybe some.
Yeah, I prefer to do it some. So get here. We put mushroom.
콩나물.
Oh yes. And this one. I think if I put more things, it won't fit in my mouth. But we'll see. Then we wrap it. We eat it. This is so good.
I think my face brightened. I was like,
Food. Since it came, we were so excited. There was so much food and the flavor was amazing.
is it yum yum?
It is spicy red pepper. It's like a paste of spicy red pepper and garlic. Kind of, but it's not quite the same flavor. Wow.
Me too. I'm so
This
hungry.
is spicy and sweet.
I want food now.
Always food. Food is always the answer. And you can do the wrapping. Could have waited longer. They make this with what was left of the sauce of the ribs, right? Very nice. Bukumbap.
만 먹어?
Is this the most traditional food there? I mean, the signature food in Daegu?
There's a number of signature foods actually in Daegu. This is one of them. We went to a couple of places and we tried different kind of food because they have a lot of traditional dishes that are fun, that are special in Daegu.
Okay.
Okay, we have finished our trip here in Daegu now with our very nice dinner. It was a very fun trip. We had a lot of activities. We did the cultural experience of the metal engraving, which I found very fun, very interesting. And you also get to keep the souvenir, which means you will always remember what you did here. We also went to the Buddhist temple, to the Buddhist academy yesterday. It was amazing to see it so big, and we could see where the students were reading the books, we could see where they were living. It was all in all a very nice experience. Today we also had some very interesting cultural experience with the Oriental medicine. And we had the food spa with medicinal water. It was awesome, perfect for relaxing a little bit during the day. We've also had very nice food here in Daegu. We had today we had sushi. Yeah, we had sushi where V from BTS visited a couple of years ago, and we tried the V from BTS menu, which was very, very, very good. I really like the food there. I think I ate the ramen so fast. And we also tried very famous food from here, the gopjang and the matchang, which were amazing. Taste awesome. It's similar from something I have at home, so it made me feel a little bit at home, missing my food. It was so good. I really, really liked it. And today we also visited the street of the famous singer Kim Kwang-soo, which I think for me was a highlight. I don't know, I really, really like the street. It has like small cafes where you can go in. Actually, I saw that some of them have live music inside. Probably not when we were passing because it was still early, but maybe later in the afternoon they have live music, so you can always go there. And yeah, all in all, I think we had a very nice experience here. We experienced a little bit of nature as well. Today we went to the Dalson Park, which is also a must-go here in Daegu, that has a small zoo, it has statues, it has a historical hall, it has a pavilion. So there's always a lot of things to see. In general, we went to very diverse places. We had very different fun activities, and yet we couldn't see all of Daegu. So I think you should come here more than once, or like make a very long trip to explore everything that Daegu has to offer. Culturally, it has so many places that you can visit. I really want to come back to go to more cultural places that I can visit. It's awesome. And we also have very interesting city-like places, because Daegu is a very big city, and I would like to go shopping here. They say the clothes are amazing, so I probably come back another time so I can do a little bit more activities in Daegu. You should definitely come. This city is amazing. It has so many things to offer, so just come to Daegu and enjoy.
Mungyang is located 153 kilometers away from Seoul City. The best way to get there from Seoul to Mungyang without a car is to take a bus, which takes around 2 and 10 minutes and costs from 11,000 to 18,000 won. From Seoul, you need to go to Dongsul bus terminal to take the intercity bus to Mungyang bus terminal. Then you need to take a local bus to Mungyang Seje, which costs 1,500 won and roughly 10 minutes. About Mungyang. Mungyang is a city in North Gyeongsang Province in South Korea. The city's name means roughly hearing good news. Recently, development has been somewhat stagnant with the specification of the coal industry. Since the 1990s, the proportion of people who rely on the tourism industry through Mungyang Seje has gradually increased. Numerous tourist attractions have been promoted throughout the city of Mungyang. By far, the best known of these around the country is Mungyang Seje, the mountain pass where the old road from Busan to Seoul passed over the Sobek Mountains and out of the Gyeongsang region. The 3 gates which control traffic on that road are now maintained as tourist attractions. Mungyang Seje is a mountain pass in central South Korea. It lies on Joryong Mountain between the main peak, 1,070 meters, and Shinsan Park, 963 meters. The pass itself rises to 642 meters, 2,106 feet above sea level. Mungyang-seje connects Mungyang City in North Gyeongsang Province with Kosan County in North Chungcheon Province. On its northern and western borders, it adjoins the North Chungcheon districts of Danyang County, Daecheon City and Chungju City on the north, and Kosan County on the northwest. Within North Gyeongsang Province, Mungyang adjoins Yecheon County to the east and Sangju City to the south. The area has 3 historical gates. From gate 1 to 3 is approximately 6.5 kilometers. The hike is not difficult as there is no stairs or stones to climb. Mungyang-seje, which overlays Mount Joryong Mountain, has always been the highest and most dangerous mountain pass. It was cleared during the time of King Taejong of Joseon period and was used until a new road was built through the Ihwarong-gyeok Valley. Water flowing down from the Mungyang side of the pass eventually flows into the Nakdong River and meets the Sea of Japan at Busan. Runoff from the Kosan side eventually flows into the Han River, which passes through Seoul to meet the Yellow Sea at Incheon. The pass is also known by the name Joryong. Both names literally means bird pass and probably signify a pass so high that even birds find the crossing difficult. The pass is renowned as the only place where the old road between Seoul and Busan, the Great Yeongnam Road, still looks like it did in the Joseon Dynasty. On June 4, 1981, the area around the Mungyang side of the pass was declared Mungyang-seje Provincial Park, which is now a significant tourist attraction. In addition to the pass and the surrounding scenery, the park boasts a museum and tourist hotel along with a small village of businesses catering to the tourist trade. The boundary gates and castle walls were raised after the Japanese invasion of Korea between 1592 and 1598. The second boundary gate, Jogokwan, was raised in 1594, and in 1708, Juheulgwan and Joryongkwan were raised and used as fortresses for national defense. They were damaged after that point, but in 1966, number 1, 2, and 3 boundary gates and castle walls were designated collectively as historical relic number 147 and were later restored in 1976. The area around Jogokwan is famous for its birch trees, and the Mungyang-seje Revolt Monument can be seen on the left side of the road. It's 3.5 kilometers from Jogokwan to Joryongkwan through a walkway with its harmonious scenery of rocks and cool streams. Instead of taking the big road, you can take the road with the sounds of stream water to a waterfall 30 minutes farther and you'll arrive at Haeguksa Temple. In the Joseon Dynasty, the newly appointed Gyeongsang auditor took over the duties and official duties of the previous auditor. It is a church office, and in the Joseon Dynasty, the handover of new auditors was carried out at the provincial border point, and this point is called Gyeokwi. It was built and used around 1470, the beginning of King Seongjong, but it was destroyed in a fire during 1896 Wibyong War, and only the site remained was restored in June 1999. The style of the building consists of an octagonal roof, ikgong, 3 can in the front and 1 can on the side. An old pine tree stands on the right in front of the building, telling the history of Gyeokwijong. Every fall, during the Mungyang Cultural Festival, a reenactment of the Gyeongsang auditorship ceremony is held here. Although the Gyeongwijong of Mungyang-seje has been restored, it is the only remaining church in the country. It is located next to Yongju, the midpoint between Juheulgwan and Jogokwan. Haeguksa Temple is at the edge of Juheulsan and is the place where King Gongmin, who reigned between 1351 and 1374, stayed while avoiding the peasant uprising. Pass Haeguksa Temple and the royal palace about 1 kilometer and you'll reach the sacred peak of Mount Juheulsan. The view of the winding mountain from the mountaintop is spectacular. From the mountaintop past the valley is Jogokwan Gate. The third boundary gate is at Juheulsan, 1,106 meters, and it takes about 4 to 5 hours to get to Jogokwan from Juheulgwan. This whole area was designated as a provincial park in 1981. Barefoot Walking Festival is an event to walk 7 kilometers of Hwakdotgil between Mungyongseje Gate 1 to 3 barefoot. It takes place in August 21. There are performances by popular singers and many games where you can participate barefoot throughout the event. By operating various types of booths, you can participate in various programs as well as walking barefoot. In addition, the general public singing contests and programs for children allow families, lovers, and friends to enjoy the scenery of Mungyongseje and take care of their health regardless of age or gender. Due to the spread of coronavirus, the event will not be served and will be held while observing social distancing rules. Additional information. During the Joseon period, Mungyongseje played an important role as the gateway in and out of the Gyeongsang province. 3 great gates which maintained control over the pass during that time still stand, although the only people who go through them now are tourists. Mungyongseje is the subject of at least one traditional Korean folk song in the Arirang style. Various other places around Mungyong are renowned for their scenery. Among these is the Jinan Bridge area, which original newspaper called the Yeongnam Ilbo once called one of the 8 wonders of Gyeongsangbuk-do. There are 3 museums in Mungyong: the Historical Museum at Mungyongseje, a ceramics museum nearby, and the Coal Museum in Gangnam. Additional local tourist attractions include spas, a shooting range, a paragliding area, and the Gyeongseong Lake Reservoir in the east. Parkland takes up a significant portion of Mungyong's total area. The Songnisan National Park covers part of Gyeonup in the southwest. Mungyongseje is itself a provincial park covering a substantial area of Mungyongup, also covering part of Mungyongup and a considerable chunk of Dongnomyeon is a Woraksan National Park. The municipal government has striven to convert the coal mining tradition into a tourist attraction as much as possible. For example, a coal museum has been set up in Gaeun, which was once the heart of the mining district. Likewise, the former Gaeun Line Railroad has been converted into a bicycle path. KBS Drama Studio is located in Mungyongseje Provincial Park, specializing in historical dramas, and is the largest scale studio in the world. There are 3 palaces and many houses from the Goryeo period spread over 60,000 meters square. More than dozens of Korean drama were filmed in Mungyong, such as Mr. Queen, Hotel de Luna, Legend of the Blue Sea, and more. The list of the drama shot in Mungyong is displayed at the entrance. What makes this place a perfect drama shooting set is the various kinds of setups, villages, such as traditional hammocks and city pavilions. The fact that the place is well preserved is one of the main factors that attract drama directors to shoot there, as it seems like the place never changed in hundreds of years. Moreover, Kingdom, the first zombie-themed historical drama and one of the most famous Korean dramas that even made it on Netflix, was shot there. Also, you can rent some traditional clothes to take unforgettable pictures dressed as your favorite K-drama actors. Cafe Sonil, located in Mungyong-up, is a hip coffee shop these days. Omija juice, a specialty of Mungyong, is also available.